My mother wakes up several times in the night, sometimes as much as 4 times. And that comes from loneliness. She's extremely lonely. It's the dementia, and I'm finding this very hard. She's forgetting who I am. She doesn't know who I am sometimes.
When you have schizophrenia and you hear the voices, you're looking for the person that's saying them to you. He got quite violent until the aggression really was that bad that he smashed the house up. His stepfather he used to beat up, and we just didn't understand what was wrong with him. I couldn't cope with it anymore, and my second husband couldn't cope with it anymore, so he left.
I have epilepsy, uncontrolled epilepsy, and osteoarthritis.
I always make sure she's okay, or like if sometimes she looks upset or something, I wouldn't go out, I'd stay with my mum, and I know she doesn't like it, but I'd always put her first before my mates and everything.
The thing that is paramount for me is that she's well taken care of. I mean, really taken care of until the end. And so that's why I do it.
And it was when I got in touch with the carers centre and they got in touch with me, then we then started to realise we got a social worker involved with Brad, etc., that we could then get him to see a psychiatrist.
I looked after my wife for, it must have been 6 years. Right? She had Alzheimer's. She couldn't do anything for herself. So this was my relief, was coming here sometimes twice a week. I mean, I've been to the races, I've been introduced to Princess Royal, I've been to coffee mornings, garden parties, you name it, and it happens here. If I felt a bit down, I came here, had a cup of tea.
Since meeting Carla's come in and stayed in and going forward with me. You need these people to help and advise you, and they've always got plenty of time. There's no rush, no cutting corners, or I'll get back to you, or I'll have to leave it at that. They stay until we're both happy.
It's important because kids who don't have anyone to talk to, or say if don't have friends at school or someone like that, they can always count on them and always make sure that they're on the shoulder sort of thing to support you.
Because without them we can't cope. You just cannot cope, you need them.
And finding the carers centre meant that I actually had an opening and I could breathe again, because there were people out there that understood what I was going through.
It's like they always know what you're dealing with.
And so to have a carers centre in the community, I think, is absolutely essential.
Well, I would say it's home from home. It's like extended family. Yeah, if you want to know anything, come here. There's somebody up there that will help. Yeah, there's somebody up there who will help.